So this is the Gauss-Seidel method. This is we must memorize or understand the concept of this topic. So first is A1 and A2, A3 is equals to B1, and A4X, A5Y, A6Z equals B2, and so on and so forth. Then the diagonal dominance property just to be satisfied. So muna timanan ang A1, A5 ug A9 sa diri sa babaw kay dapat mas ang A1 mas dako sa A2 plus A3, then ang A5 is mas dako sa A4 and A6, and ang A9 is greater than A7 plus A8. Ano man na is imo i-rewrite ang equation. So mo ni siya ang forma niya, mo ni yung mga formula nga i-substitute na to sa solving later. So example, solve the following equations: 57x plus 6y minus z equals 85, 6x plus 15y plus 2z equals 72, and x plus y plus 54 z is equals to 110. First, the solution is writing equations for x, y, and z. So, taniyon mo siya. Ipangkara ni ang derive. So, x equals to 55 minus 6y plus z over 27. Sa kato ng equation kanina. Hindi mo rin i-derive. Till nga ma-come up ni mo nga equations. So, this is the iteration 1 at y equals to 0 and z equals to 0. Iset na mo 0 daan, then x1 is equals to 85 minus 6 times 0 kay y na diha plus 0 kay z diha is 0 man, so over 37. So mo ang answer 3.1421. Then ang y1 is 1 over 15, 72 minus 6 times x man na diha, so mo 3.1481 kaya na kay value sa babaw, then 2 minus 2z, so 0 gyapon kaya wala kay value, so mo ni ang value sa y, so na kay value sa x and y. So ato sa z, 1 over 54 quantity of 110 minus x minus y man na diha, so mo na kay value substitute. So, makam up na to ang answer nga 1.9131. So, gipadayon na to mga iteration. So, mo ni mga answer sa iteration up to iteration 5. And mo na ang answer if makita nimo nga up to 4 decimal places or 3 ba nga kanang same na og kuan ba value ba ang iyang x, y, and z. So, mo na ang answer.
Numerical method Gauss-Seidel. So these are given problem. 19x minus 13y plus 4z is equals to 111. 4x plus 22y minus 13z is equals to negative 128. 8x plus 8y plus 17z is equals to 10. So first is that we need to get the equation for x, y, and z. So for x is equals to 111 plus 13y minus 4z over 19. For y is that y is equals to negative 128 minus 4x plus 13z over 22. And for z is equals to 10 minus 8x minus 8y over 17. So for our x, y, and 7 value is 0 for saturation 0. So guys, kanang kutob ang sa tali sa 5th iteration ha. Nya sa sumpayan kamo lay solve kay para makanyog inyong on practice sa pag-solve anin ba sa Gauss-Seidel na pan ba na method. Nya kung namo ka ba kung asa kutob answer kay kailangan ka anyong value ka makuha kay di siya murag malahi sa value bisa pag pilaon niyo siya pag ano na bisa pag maabot pa siya iteration 30 40 kay same kapon ang lahang value sa x, y ug z. So here is the ang katong ang full answer sa kanina problem. Hantod siya iteration 29. So muna siya ang x kay ang value sa x kay 2, ang value sa y kay negative 5, nya ang value sa z kay 2, nya ning stop sa iteration 29 kay bisa pag mukuan ka sa iteration 30 to 40 to 100 same gapon sila answer, isa makakuan ma-change man lang. So muna yung murag ka yung guide ka yung answer mo na. First iteration, x is equals to 111 plus 13 times the value of y which is 0 minus 4 times the value of z is equals to 0 over 19 is equals to 111 over 19. Y is equals to negative 128 minus 4 times the value times the recent value of x which is 111 over 19 plus 13 times the value of z which is 0 over 22 is equals to negative 1438 over 209. Z is equals to 10 minus 8 times the recent value of x which is 111 over 19 minus 8 times the recent value of y which is negative 1438 over 209 over 17 is equals to 3826 over 3553. Second iteration, x is equals to 111 plus 13 times the recent value of y which is negative 6.880 minus 4 times the recent value of z which is 1.077 over 19 is equals to 0.908. Y is equals to negative 128 minus 4 times the recent value of x which is 0.908 plus 13 times the recent value of z which is 1.077 over 22 is equals to negative 5.347. Z is equals to 10 minus 8 times the recent value of x which is 0.908 minus 8 times the recent value of y which is negative 5.347 over 17 is equals to 2.677. Third iteration, x is equals to 111 plus 13 times the value of y which is negative 5.347 minus 4 times the recent value of z which is 2.677 over 19 is equals to 1.620. Y is equals to negative 128 minus 4 times the recent value of x which is 1.620 plus 13 times the recent value of z which is 2.677 over 22 is equals to negative 4.531. Z is equals to 10 minus 8 times the recent value of x which is 1.620 minus 8 times the recent value of y which is negative 4.571 over 17 is equals to 1.958. Fourth iteration, x is equals to 111 plus 13 times the recent value of y which is negative 4.531 minus 4 times the recent value of z which is 1.958 over 19 is equals to 2.330. Y is equals to negative 128 minus 4 times the recent value of x which is 2.330 plus 13 times the recent value of z which is 1.958 over 22 is equals to negative 5.8085. z is equals to 10 minus 8 times the recent value of x, which is 2.330 minus 8 times the recent value of y, which is negative 5.085 over 17 is equals to 1.885. And for the fifth iteration, x is equals to 111 plus 13 times the recent value of y, which is negative 5.085 minus 4 times the recent value of z, which is 1.885 over 19 is equals to 1.966. Y is equals to negative 128 minus 4 times the recent value of x, which is 1.966 plus 13 times the recent value of z, which is 1.885 over 22 is equals to negative 5.062. Z is equals to 10 minus 8 times the recent value of x, which is 1.966 minus 8 times the recent value of y, which is negative 5.062 over 17 is equals to 2.045.
Find the currents in the circuit shown using Gauss-Seidel method up to 4 decimal places. We have a 3-loop circuit diagram. Using mesh analysis, we can find this equation. 60I1 minus 40I2 is equal to 12. Negative 40I1 plus 100I2 minus 40I3 is equal to 0. Negative 40I2 plus 80I3 is equal to 0. Let's rewrite the equation and let I2 is equal to 0 and I3 is equal to 0. Let's input I2 and I3 to the equations. I1 is equal to 40 times 0 plus 12 all over 60 is equal to 0.2. Since I1 is 0.2, let's input 0.2 in the equation I2. I2 is equal to 40 times 0.2 plus 40 times 0 all over 100 is equal to 0.08. Since I2 is 0.08, let's input 0.08 in the equation I3. 40 times 0.08 all over 80 is equal to 0.04. Since we knew the I2 and I3, let's input I2 and I3 to the equations. So the same procedure, I1 is equal to 40 times 0.08 plus 12 all over 60 is 19 over 75. I2 is equal to 40 times 19 over 75 plus 40 times 0.04 all over 100 is equal to 44 over 375. I3 is equal to 40 times 44 all over 375 all over 80 is equal to 22 over 375. So to the next iteration, let I2 is equal to 44 over 375 and I3 is equal to 22 over 375. So these are the iterations from iteration 3 to iteration 11, and let's skip to iteration 12. So this is the result of iteration 12. I1 is equal to 0.2999771401. I2 is equal to 1499839981. I3 is equal to 0.07499199903, or I1 is approximately 0.3, I2 is approximately 0.15, I3 is approximately 0.075. So let's check this using matrix. So in Casio FX 570ES Plus, enter mode 5 to then input data. The result will be 0.3, I1 is equal to 0.3, I2 is equal to 0.15, I3 is equal to 0.05. That means our solution is correct.